Future value continued. Use the formula for computing future value using compound interest to determine the value of an account at the end of 5 years if a principal amount of $15,000 is deposited in an account at an annual interest rate of 7% and the interest is compounded monthly. In order to solve this problem, I'm going to plug in values that were given to me into the formula for computing future value using compound interest. The formula is on the screen. A equals P times 1 plus R over M to the n power. Now I want to identify the values that are given in the problem. If we look at our problem, we see that T, which is time, is 5 years. So T is going to equal 5. P is the principal amount, which is the initial amount invested, which is $15,000. R is the interest rate, which is 7%. But remember, in order to put that into my formula, I need to convert it into a decimal, so I'm going to divide 7 by 100 to give me a decimal of 0.07. M is the number of times I compound a year. So the problem tells me that my amount is compounded monthly. So there's 12 months in 1 year, so that means that I'm compounding 12 times a year. So M equals 12. N equals M times T. So M was 12, and I'm going to multiply that by the number of years, which is 5. And 12 times 5 is 60. Next, I'm going to substitute the values that I identified into the formula for future value using compound interest. And that's what I have on the screen. I plugged in my values for P, R, M, and N, and I'm going to solve for A, which is the future value. The first step is to work within parentheses. So I need to divide 0.07 by 12. When we do this on the calculator, we get 0.00583 repeating. Next, we're going to continue to work within parentheses and add 1 to that decimal. Now, when I'm working with my calculator, I like to keep that decimal within my calculator and then just push plus 1. And your calculator should give you a value of 1.00583 repeating. It's important to keep those long decimals in your calculator so you don't have rounding error at the end of your problem. The next step is to apply the exponent. So you'll keep the 1.00583 repeating in your calculator, and then you'll select the exponent key and type in 60. When you raise that decimal to the 60th power, you should get a number of 1.417622526. And we're going to multiply that by 15,000 to get our value for A. So when you multiply by 15,000, you'll get a decimal of 21,264.37889. Since future value is a monetary amount, I need to write it in dollars and cents. So I'll round to the nearest cent, which is 2 decimal places. Therefore, my answer is $21,264.38.